We'll close out now. Thanks for all your time today. We'll close out with the Jets. So you look at the Jets situation, of course, the deflated balloon at the beginning of the season. But Robert Saleh, going into this season, is it safe to assume that he's on the hot seat? Because look, we know you've covered sports for a long time, all different sports. When things start going bad in a season, it just gets toxic. It gets negative. And we saw that. We saw the rumors about Saleh asking for cell phones to see who was leaking information. He just seems to be struggling there. Like, what do you think? Is this the make or break year for him with Aaron Rodgers coming back fully healthy? I guess we'll see if that happens, but it looks like it's going to. What's your take on that in the Jets situation?
His seat isn't hot. It is like thermonuclear hot. It is like you might not make it 3 weeks hot. Like,
wow.
It is really, really hot. Look, they had no choice. Like, they were in, whereas the Giants are in no man's land, the Jets had no choice. Like, you're committed to Aaron Rodgers. You didn't get to see it play out. So you're basically like hitting the reset button. Oh, you're almost like trying to wipe out people's memories. Like, this season didn't happen. And everything we thought was last year is now going to be this year. Like, in the Jets record book, it might just go from 2022 to 2024. Like, 2023 never happened. Like, that's what they're going to try to do. And in that, I really don't think they have a choice. Like, I think that's what they had to do. They committed to Aaron Rodgers. This is a franchise that's been looking for a steady championship caliber quarterback for 50 years. Like, they think they have one. And what, you're going to give up on him after 4 plays? Like, he wants to come back. Let him come back and see if he's still the 4-time MVP. And if he's not, then you start over with a new quarterback, a new GM, and a new head coach next year. But you have what you want in the NFL is you want people on the same timeline, and they have these guys on the same timeline. Now or never. Yeah. Like, now or never Aaron, now or never Joe, now or never Robert. Like, and no more excuses. If Rodgers gets hurt in the first game again next year and they go 5-12, sorry, you're out of excuses. This is who you are. You're a guy who gets hurt, and you're a coach who can't coach without him. So, I think that they had really no choice but to hit the reset button. Rodgers wanted Saleh and wants Hackett. So you give Rodgers everything he wants, which is what they were going to do this year. You give Rodgers everything he wants, and you see if that's the magic to the franchise. That
works.
We know everything else they've tried for 50 years hasn't been, so see if this works.
Yeah, that young defense, too. You got those, again, as you know, the most valuable thing for a team to build into a playoff caliber team and then hopefully run for a championship is to have rookie contracts, right?
Yeah.
Players that are performing at a high level on rookie contracts, when those start to run out, that's when it starts to catch up. That's what we saw with Kansas City in their offense. So we'll see how the Jets do. Ryan Dunleavy from the New York Post. You can follow him on x.com at RY Dunleavy. Ryan, thank you so much for spending the time with us here today on Sportsnaut.
Appreciate you having me. Let's get Rod Serling to script next NFL season.
Sounds good to me. Take care, my friend.